The fact that these historic buildings behind me are standing at all is down to one man's extraordinary vision and a care for conservation way ahead of its time. Brick by brick, these once endangered buildings were dismantled, relocated and painstakingly reconstructed. So which county inspired such architectural devotion? Find out as we escape to the country. In today's show, I'll be helping a couple who've hardly lived together during their 34 years of marriage find a home in the country where they can finally settle down together. Sometimes we take them by surprise.
Well, I didn't expect this.
Oh, that is certainly different.
This is huge.
Sometimes we take their breath away.
We're just speechless, I think.
This is absolutely so right.
And sometimes we send them spiralling out of control.
I'm not keen on galley kitchens, to be honest. Sorry.
Hide the knives.
Welcome to West Sussex. I'm at the Weald Dowland Open Air Museum near Chichester. Opened in 1970, this unusual museum is home to around 50 historic buildings dating from the 13th to the 19th century. And it's all down to the extraordinary passion for conservation of one man, Roy Armstrong. Well, let's hope our tour of this county unearths properties as beautiful as that one. The south coast county of West Sussex is bordered by Surrey to its north, with Hampshire and East Sussex to either side. The chalky South Downs are its key geographical feature, parts of which have been designated a new national park. The area's climate makes for good farming and many English wines are produced here. And of course, the sea is never far away. The county has a busy history to which the many architectural styles, stately homes and castles bear witness. Arundel Castle, perhaps the most impressive, looks out across the county's fast-flowing river, the Arun. The Romans called the river the Trespasser because of its tendency to flood. Well away from the floodplain, however, there are many lovely houses to be found. West Sussex offers beautiful countryside within an easy reach of London. But despite its commutability, this county has really managed to retain its sense of heritage. But being able to escape the rat race and step back in time means that property here really does come at a premium. The price of a detached house is 38% above national average. So with prices so high, today's buyers are going to have to be realistic about what they want. This, though, is what you get for your money. Fancy riding around your own equestrian country estate in Horsham? It comprises of a 4-bed family home with an orangery, an obligatory swimming pool, stable, yard and paddocks. I'm not horsing around when I say it's on the market for £1.4 million. For less cash and less animals, this charming cottage in Pulborough could be yours. Set within a beautiful landscape garden, it has 3 bedrooms and a large drawing room with vaulted ceiling. It's being sold for £595,000. And how would you like to own this 2-bedroom thatched cottage in Amberley? Throw £395,000 down its well and your wish may come true. This Grade 2 listed property with all its exposed beams could be yours. Well, such lovely properties there. It really does bode well for today's house hunters. Shall we meet them? Michael and Julie from Billingham in Teesside have been married for 34 years. Yet for the majority of their marriage, they've been forced to live apart because of Mike's job working all over the world within the oil industry. However, things are about to change as Mike has recently returned to these shores to start a new job in Staines, where he currently rents this property. But although Mike will be permanently based here, Staines is 250 miles away from the family home. So Julie has decided to leave this, her 4-bed semi in Teesside, and make a new home together with Mike down south.
This move will be harder for me because I live up north and my family are there, my grandchildren are there, but the time's come when really we need to spend more time together.
There's no doubt it'll be a wrench for Julie and her family.
I can't deny I'm going to miss my mum and dad, but after 30 years of living apart, I think it'd be a great opportunity for them to spend some quality time together. I just hope there's room for me.
But at least Julie will be taking her 4 beloved Cocker Spaniels for company.
It'll be great for the dogs and it'll be great for us to be together, to go walking and just pursuing pastimes that we both enjoy.
And considering that Mike and Julie will be living together full-time for the first time ever, it's essential the house meets their requirements. So, what are they looking for?
In the next house, I'm looking for a detached property in a semi-rural area with a minimum of 3 bedrooms and a good-sized garden.
And possibly an outbuilding outside, which is somewhere I could use as a grooming room for the dogs.
And that's not all.
Special features I'm looking for are the property will be period with some character.
Open fires. I would like a large kitchen, possibly a kitchen diner.
But how much have they got to spend on their new property?
We're not selling the property up in Teesside, however I've made other investments and we're going to use them to finance the property. The budget for the new property is £450,000, however if it ticked all the boxes I'll be willing to go to £500,000.
Hopefully that'll be enough to find the perfect escape for Mike, Julie, Monty, Sasha, Ellie, and let's not forget Paisley. So Michael and Julie have had their fill of living separate lives and are desperately seeking a 3-bedroom period property with a couple of reception rooms and a decent-sized kitchen. Close to Julie's heart are her 4 Cocker Spaniels, so ideally she'd like a utility room or an outhouse to double up as a grooming parlour. All seems pretty reasonable. I think it's time we go walkies. We'll be stretching our legs around the western part of Michael and Julie's chosen county, West Sussex. Ideal for Julie's dogs with it being so close to the sea, and handy for Mike, who won't have far to commute. In today's show we'll be viewing 3 fabulous country houses that meet their requirements. But as usual I won't be revealing their price tags straight away. The last of those 3 will be the mystery house, which might make them think twice. Michael, Julie, welcome to West Sussex. Looking forward to this?
Yes, we are.
I can imagine this is going to be a massive move for you because you've never been away from Teesside, really. You've been everywhere for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Leaving the grandchildren will be the hardest thing. I mean, they're both only small at the moment, but they can always come and visit.
Now, what about the budget? It was originally, what, 500,000?
Yeah, we said 450,000, but obviously we got the 500,000 if we can tick all the boxes and we can see that that's the right place for us. So,
I have to say that you've chosen a pretty expensive area. Are you adaptable?
certainly am.
I knew you'd be adaptable. It's this one I'm worried about. Are you going to be adaptable?
If it's suitable for the dogs, yeah.
They're important to you.
Dogs are my family now. Get rid of him.
I get the impression that it's dogs and then maybe
You're quite right, yes.
Yeah.
At the lower
dogs,
end.
the dogs come first.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. We've got some lovely properties to show you, including the mystery property.
Okay,
Come on,
you.
follow me.
Right, thank you.
So after 34 years of marriage, Michael and Julie are ready to start this new adventure together. With a budget of up to £500,000, their wish list is achievable, so long as they compromise in certain areas. They're hoping to get a 3-bedroom period house with an area for grooming Julie's dogs. What they're willing to sacrifice, however, is up for grabs. But something tells me her precious pets won't be going without.